What's going on, YouTube? Another day and hopefully another project coming soon to the channel. See this big smile on my face. Before we get started, I want to give a big shout out to Larry Anderson, who sent me these. Anybody know what these are? No? I bet some of you do. These are caliper hangers. Larry saw me using zip ties on, what was it? I think it's the red F-150 to hold the calipers up. And I mentioned in that video that they sell these. I've just been too lazy to go get them. So Larry, thank you for sending these. He actually sent these to me like a week and a half ago, and I really do apologize. I've been so big, that's not an excuse, but I've just been swamped. And I'm walking by and I saw these hanging here today. I was like, man, these are great. These things are gonna come in real handy. So thank you, Larry. Totally appreciate that. So my videos are out of order. I'm sure you've realized that by now. Everything is mixed up because of because of this vacation thing going on. So I apologize for everything being out of order, but you got your Copart walk around because we're gonna go do that right now. Let's jump over there and see what we can find today. Well, I thought we were going to Copart. Unfortunately, I don't have a car and the truck is not starting. Lovely. Just what I needed. Damn Ford. John, you and your Fords. Yeah. Woohoo! That's how you know you own a Ford, when you get excited that it starts. John, Mike, sorry about you guys, man, but damn. I'm just kidding. I'm not knocking on Ford. It's done that a couple times to me, but this time, like, this was the longest it's gone without starting. Got me nervous as hell, man. All right, but before we go, I gotta ask you, what do you think of this Corvette? This is a 1972, obviously a Stingray, but you could tell, I mean, I don't know much about Corvettes from this generation, but it looks to me like someone is, I mean, it's been changed. The hood is different. It looks like the front clip is different. The rear doesn't have that hatch like most Corvettes have. This is like, I don't know what that is. It doesn't have that that sloping rear hatch, or rear window. I don't know. I'll show you the engine real quick. The interior looks really good. It's a 4-speed manual. There's the motor, Heartbeat of America. Gorgeous looking engine. It's really a beautiful car overall. And what I want you to do, I'm thinking about getting a Stingray. I'm thinking about getting a classic Corvette from the 70s, maybe. I really don't want one from the 80s due to all the smog crap. But, you know, if I could find an older Stingray, do me a favor. If you would like to see something like this on the channel, maybe we do some go fast parts, build it up a little bit, I don't know. Give this video a like. I'm really considering buying one, but I need to know that it's something you guys want to see on the channel. So thumbs up the video and comment below if you want to see it, or thumbs down the video and comment below if you don't want to see a Corvette like this on the channel. All right, let's go. Ding, 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 ding. All right, number one on my list is a Pontiac G8. I had several of you on one of my last Copart walk-around videos point out this car, and as so many of you do, it's like, why didn't you look at that car? You were standing right there. I'm not allowed to. All right, it's part of my deal with Copart. This car was not up for sale last week. I am not allowed to basically do a review. Now, if they show up in the background, that's a different story. Nothing I can do about that. But I'm not allowed to, in-depth review, show you around cars that are not up for auction this particular week. That's just one of the rules we have. So here you go. You wanted to see it? Here it is. Unfortunately, this is not a G8 GT. All right, this is just a G8. There's really nothing special about it at all. It looks mean. It looks aggressive. Unfortunately, it's got a Cadillac 3.6 in it. You know, nothing really interesting about that at all. We've got a lot of damage to the body panels. Probably can't see that. It's probably not showing up on video. We've got bends in the metal, creases over here. The other side's got them even worse. We got creases over here, lots of scratches. We've got a bend in the hood panel right here. And then back here on this door, man, this door's got major dings and major waves in the panels. It's definitely seen plenty of use. The interior, however, is in exceptionally good condition. The wheels look nice, the tires look decent. Door panels are in good shape. Overall, the car is in good looking condition. Doesn't smell the best, but it doesn't smell like a smoker either, and it's dead, of course. It's got a what is that? A Blaupunkt stereo system. I don't know what that is. 133,000 miles apparently is what it has on it. We'll pop the hood real quick, take a look. Unfortunately, if these cars are oh, that's not the hood. If these cars are dead, there's nothing I could do about it. Copart is really busy, and getting a jump out here it'll take absolutely too long. So we're just gonna have to just check them out, look at them for ourselves, and see what we think. There's that Cadillac V6 engine right there. Yeah, I recognize that motor. I'll be honest with you, I did not know. I thought that all of the G8s came with a V8. I thought they all came with an LS engine. I had no idea that the Cadillac SRX, the CTS motor, was used in these until now. But I do want to thank you guys for pointing this one out to me last week. So now we know it's here, and now you can see it. Not a bad looking car, but the buy it now price is like $4,500 on it. And yeah, I just can't do that. That's too much for a V6 anything, to be honest with you. Next we have a 2009 Pontiac Vibe Gt. It's an alright looking car. I mean, I'm not sure what the GT means other than it's got a turbocharger. I don't know this car. This is another one. I'm not real big on Pontiacs other than the goats, but I would bet that this one probably has like a 1.4 liter turbo, similar to the Chevy Cruze. This looks pretty decent, not bad at all. I mean, it's got the bumpers coming off a little bit. That's real common. All these plastic parts that car manufacturers use today, so cheap, so cheap. Let's have a look, see if I believe this one is an enhanced, although I'm honestly not 100% certain. And there's no key in it. There's no key. Dang it. Well, maybe this one didn't have it in the hood. Doesn't seem to. Maybe the hood's already open. We'll see. I'm surprised it has no key. They're supposed to be leaving the keys in these cars, but maybe this one's been here for a while. And no, the hood is not open. Boy, we're just we're not winning today. We're on a bad start. Okay, it looks like this is a no start. N is for does nothing. No start, no run, none of that, no drive. Oh well. It is what it is, man. Maybe we'll get lucky on one of these cars, right? Come on now. Let's find something that we can actually look at. How about a 1958 Chevy? My brother was pointing out that these things suck to get in an accident, and he's absolutely right, because these cars, they were not made with crumple zones. Not like today's cars are. When you get hit in these, you feel it. You feel it, because all that force gets transferred through the body and straight into you. And this thing, man, took a hard hit. Took a real hard hit. It's got that good old Chevrolet straight 6 in it.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful, simplistic design, so easy to work on.
No computer.
Yeah, no computers. We'll have a look at it. I mean, but this truck, technically, I was pointing out to Tim, it did have crumple zones. And the reason I say that is because it's so rusted out in here that the pieces literally just fell off the truck. It got hit, pieces just broke off, and there you go. I would bet the frame on this thing, I mean, I'm actually looking at the frame rail right there, and it looks all right. I'm kind of surprised by that. Maybe it took such a high hit that it didn't actually affect the frame at all. No, it did. It did. The frame has been bent down right there. Can't see it, but there's a crack over here, and the frame is actually tweaked down on that side. Look at that. Yeah, okay, here we go. Because you can see the frame rail right here. Duh. The frame rail right there, yeah. Yeah, frame is definitely, oh, dust storm, holy cow. Whoa, where did that come from? We just have wind gusts today of like 50 miles an hour. It's insane. And being out here at Copart, man, when that wind kicks in, whoo! We got just some plywood down here in the bed. It doesn't look like this was very well cared for. I can't really get you in over here either. This was just somebody's driver, you know what I mean? Nothing special about it other than it's old as dirt, and it was driving. The interior is really not bad at all. Not too bad. The floor pans are gone. Let's start it up. Hey, take it for a little test drive. Man, I like the old truck. Too bad. Too bad. It's a beautiful old truck. Had a lot of potential. How about a 2006 Mercedes E500? Now this one I have seen here before, and I don't freak out about the wheels too much now that I've had one, and I realize that once they sit for a long period of time, they do go down, and you know, you start them back up, they hopefully they go back up. This is an E500, and it says AMG. I am not a Mercedes guy, so someone's got to chime in here and, you know, let me know, yes, it's an AMG, or no, it's just a badge and some rims they put on it. I'm trying to stay out of the wind here. Obviously, I'm not having an easy time doing that. Now, what I find interesting is this is a rebuilt title. So that tells me that this was here as an insurance car originally. And you have to check this on autoauctions.io, you know. It tells me that this car was here from the insurance company originally. Somebody bought it, and now somebody wants out from under it. So chances are there's either more damage than what we can tell by looking at it, and I'm not really thinking that's the case. It doesn't look like the damage to this doesn't look like it's too horrible bad. The fenders, well, that fender's still straight. This fender is workable. This can be bent back and straightened out. It's fine. Headlight brackets are probably broken. Actually, no. The headlight bracket on this side is still solid. That one's obviously shattered. So headlight assembly, fog light assembly on that side, and a front bumper. The core support is probably, I'm just going to say it's probably damaged. Well, it's definitely, no, it's not. It doesn't look that bad. I don't see any real damage to this car. I'm sure there's more under there. The frame rail looks good over there. It might be all right, but what I do notice is you see all these leaves where that wind, my goodness. All these leaves under here. Looks like this thing has been sitting for a while, but the good news is I don't see any oil pouring around the front of the car. It just doesn't look that bad to me. But again, there could definitely be something that we're missing. That's why these cars can be risky. Now we'll check out the interior and see. I may be interested in this. I was not interested in this. Oh yeah, it needs a hood. I bet the airbag's not blown. All right, the interior looks pretty decent and the airbag's not blown, so that's good. Pretty nice. Not too shabby. Let's have a seat. Oh man, the wind is just, it's killing me. It comes with an OtterBox case too. That's damn near worth the price of the car. I don't know what this car is going for. Key is not in it. This is another one. It's been sitting here a while. I've actually seen this car quite often here, many times passed it by. I don't know. Comment below, tell me what you think about the E500. Is it an AMG, or did someone just put an AMG badge and some AMG rims on it? And do you think there is something more wrong with this car than what we're seeing? Comment below. What about that SL500 up there? How about that? I like that old car, I do. So it's worth mentioning before we go, this is a buy it now for $1,250. It's an enhanced vehicle, buy it now $1,250. That'll put your winning bid with fees and everything at around $1,500 out the door. But you know, sadly, it is an enhanced vehicle. It's not listed as a runner. So again, there may be something else wrong with this. Man, what a risk! What a risk! But I get a feeling about these, man. Like I kind of want to risk it. I kind of want to try it and see what happens. Comment below. What do you think? What do you think? Let's walk away from this one for now. My brother is no. No. How about a Ford F-150 XL? And this is the kind of bumper that I was looking at for the red F-150 I got. A big, strong, diamond plate, heavy-duty bumper so that you can run things over. Obviously, the bumper didn't work out so good for this guy. But, man, this thing took some damage, didn't it? Look at this hood. Like, this is what I find unusual about it. The hood, instead of being over here, is literally up and twisted way over this way. And it's folded up at the same time. You got your motor right there. I'm guessing this was police or maybe railroad or something, because it's got the spotlight. It's most likely commercial. 127,000 miles. The interior is just it's literally covered in mud. Mud and glass. Mud and glass. Look at this. I mean, the windshield is just caved in. But that spotlight though, right? That's cool. Look at this. I could have fun with that for well, about 30 seconds and then I'm done. See what the back looks like. I mean, the tires are off the rims. The bed is just tore up. Look at that. Boy, this wind is killing me. I gotta get out of here. All right, let's move on to something else. Here we have a 2016 Jeep Wrangler. Now, this is not something I would think about fixing up just because it sustained quite a bit of damage over here. I mean, obviously, it's a 2016, so it's worth some money, and it's salvage. So that tells you right there. But just because it's salvage doesn't mean it's not repairable. You know, if you've got the money and the time and the know-how, you know, especially if you're going to do it yourself, this kind of stuff can be fixed. Now, it'll probably never be the same, but it's all fixable, man. 54,000 miles. That's actually quite a bit of miles on something like this. I was hoping it had a key in it so we could start it up, but it does not. I like it. I really like it. I like that color too. Boy, this is nice. This is real nice. Someone will fix this. I bet someone will fix it. I don't know. What do you think? Comment below. You think someone's going to fix this Jeep? You think this is repairable? Reasonably repairable? I mean, it's just metal, right? It's just metal. It's fixable. Here we have a 2005 325 Ci. Okay, when I say anything's fixable, I don't think this one's fixable. I don't know why anybody would even want to fix this one. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. That's yeah, this one I don't think makes a whole lot of sense to fix. But hey, you got the front bumper, man. Or no, that's the back bumper. It's the back bumper, I think. Hell, I don't even know. Ah, dang. Poor car. Still a lot of good parts though. A lot of usable components on this thing. I'm not sure the engine survived. I bet it did. I bet the engine survived, but I bet we're not going to open this hood. Well, yeah, we can open hood. Very sharp. Ugh, very sharp. There we go. Yeah, the engine made it. So you still got a good motor and a good transmission in this thing. Hey, you could always put this out and put it in a project car. You know, buy a kit car or something like Goon Squad and put the motor in that thing. You can still do something fun with it. Here we have a 2014 Mercedes-Benz C300. I believe this is the 4MATIC. This, look at that. It took one hell of a hit, didn't it? Wow. The interior is interesting. Look at how damaged the front end is, right? And none of the airbags are blown. None of the airbags blew. how do you accomplish that? My guess is, I don't think the airbags blow unless the car is running. I think the car's got to be running for the bags to blow. So maybe, yeah, that hood's not opening. Maybe the car was off when it was hit. You know, it could have been a drunk driver or something. 85,000 miles. Oh, there's no key in this one either. I wouldn't start this one, obviously, but I just wanted to turn on the ignition and maybe listen to some tunes or something. $15 hot cash at Hot Topic. There you go. I like this. It's a small Mercedes, but I like it nonetheless. I'd ride one. How about you? Here we have a 2011 Camaro. This is just your V6 run-of-the-mill Camaro. However, I do like the grill. Some of you probably going to hate it, but I like the grill, upper and lower. I think those are good looking. I think it's tasteful. I don't like the rims. I think the rims are hideous. At least they tried to color match the inserts, but you got a lot of weights on here. So the rim's obviously bent. This tire is just cracked all up. So rims probably no good. Tires are no good. The back tires are just, they're bald and warped. The back tires are really, really, really bad. Look at all the weights on these things, man. Now, what I do notice is while there is surface rust on the rotors, there's not a lot. It's not a significant amount of surface rust. Overall, the car looks good. A little bit of a bump, a bruise, if you will, right here. But overall, not too shabby. I mean, it's older. It's a 2011. The interior is okay. We got a rip in the seat right here. Now, if you're wondering why I'm going into such detail on this, it's because I'm actually looking at this one. I've already checked the oil. The oil is good. The coolant is filled to the proper place. Everything under the hood, if I could find the daggum hood release. Everything under the hood looks good. And I'm like, what's wrong with it? I got underneath it and looked at it, and everything underneath the car looks good too. I don't see any oil leaks, no holes in the block. Nothing that I can see. But it's listed as an N, as a no run, no drive. In op, miles show to be 143,000. It's got the premium, Boston premium audio. I like this too. This is not a bad looking car. It's really not. It feels good sitting in it. It's solid. The steering feels like it's decent. Got all your gauges down here. I know it's a V6. And if you're going to buy one of these, just buy the V8. You know what I mean? But I mean, hey, this will sell. Without a doubt, this will sell. GPS tracking device right there. It's a repo also. It is a repo. 831 of 18. We've got 148,000 miles on the odometer is when the oil change was due. So 831.18 it was due. 148 is when the oil change was due. So yeah, I don't know. Not a bad looking car. Comment below, what do you think? It does have some paint damage. Definitely got some paint damage going on up here. I don't know how visible that is, but it's the clear coat's just shot. So this may have been in an accident before. This was a repaint that they did a bad job on. Or it could just be GM using bad paint. It's hard to say. Looks like it's probably all right up here. This is one I'm interested in, but I mean, obviously rims and tires got to go, and we don't know why it doesn't run. We don't know why it's listed as a no start, and the fact that it's a repo is also concerning. Well, think about it, but comment below and tell me what you think. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for this Copart walk around, but do not fear. I decided that since I'm going to be gone on vacation, that doesn't mean we're not bidding on anything. I can bid from anywhere, and I can have the stuff towed, or Mike can pick something up, whatever. We are going to do another Copart walk around tomorrow, which means basically I'm going to stop the video now, and we're going to give you another separate Copart walk around for tomorrow, so you guys can enjoy that. That way you got some extra content to watch while I'm going. So you're getting 2 Copart walk arounds. Ugh, that dust. 2 Copart walk-arounds this week. I hope you enjoy it. Stay safe out there, everybody. Thank you for joining. Don't forget to comment below and tell me what your thoughts are on these cars that we're looking at. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. I certainly appreciate it. And hey, if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, consider hitting that subscribe button and click that bell icon so you can be notified of future videos. Thank you again. I appreciate all of you. Thank you to my brother Tim for coming out here and enduring this gritty with me. We will see you guys tomorrow in the next one.